You're at a party, swimming in a sea of beautiful women like you're the last annihilator in the pack. Suddenly, you lock eyes with a goddess who makes your heart do the Cupid shuffle.
I don't see what the problem is.
When something seems too good to be true, it usually comes with a bar tab that'll make your credit card cry. You'd think I would have learned this by now, but I was
complicated, hot-headed.
Trash to Peace Theater, drink, pray, love. Every weekend we used to head out to grind on random joints. The go-to destination was the Stinger, but we hit up other spots in North too. After a while though, we started branching out and hitting up spots downtown. Then we evolved and started throwing our own parties. And by us, I mean my nigga! Cause my broke ass barely had enough to get into the event and buy a couple of Incredible Hulks. The dopest spot back then to throw your party was Habachi. It was a big ass restaurant on the river you could rent out after hours. This one night, Nell brother Herc and his Getting Money homies was throwing a party down there. And partying at Habachi was expensive as hell when you were broke. So I wasn't gonna go until Nell convinced me to stop worrying about what people thought and just focus on having a good time. So we get there, park, and walk to the elevator to see a bunch of joints leaving, which is typically a very bad sign. We asked them why they were leaving and they said it was a peach party in there. They went on to explain that there were way too many women, so they were gonna go to a different party. We was like, too many women?
Thank you, God.
We hop in the elevator, go up one floor, hop off, excited as we greet Herc at the front, slide around the line, and go straight to the dance floor.
Oh Lord, I must be in heaven.
Now typically, you gotta play it cool when you get to a party. That wasn't an option. As soon as we got near the dance floor, women grabbed us up. And every time any of us got tired and tried to walk off the dance floor, another woman grabbed us and pulled us back. It was glorious.
It was spectacular.
So a few songs passed and we're still having it our way. And that's when I noticed Vanessa Huxtable staring at me. We locked eyes, and then that's all I could see. Vanessa Williams walked over to me, grabbed me by my hand, and walked me away from the two other women I was dancing with. She walked me to a different part of the dance floor and started putting it on me.
Moment where it's almost like an out-of-body experience.
So as Vanessa Hudgens was putting it on me, everyone on the dance floor just disappeared. A few songs passed, and she grabbed me by the head and said she was thirsty. Clearly, she wanted me to buy her a drink. And that's when reality hit. Because Habachi drinks were expensive as shit, and I was broke as hell. But she ain't need to know that. I damn sure wasn't gonna not buy her a drink. Vanessa Bell Calloway walked me over to the bar. And by walk to the bar, I mean she basically floated to the bar and I surfed over on the drool my tongue was creating at the time.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
So I asked her, what you drinking? She said she was drinking Belvedere and cranberry. And in my head, I was like, fuck, that's like $20. But out loud, I was like, you know what I mean? That's cool, ain't about nothing, I got you. So as I'm about to order the drink for her, Vanessa Bryant stopped me and said, my friends are thirsty too. I turned around to see 6 other women standing there like they ascended through the floor. That shit went from buying a drink for her to
Marina, Selena, Katrina, Sabrina, about 3 Kim, Latoya, and Tina.
Now, the responsible thing would have been to talk my way out of buying all of them drinks. But instead I said, go ahead and order what y'all want. She smiled, turned to her friends, then looked at the bartender and said, 7 Belvies and cranberry. This heifer didn't even bother to order me a drink. After she ordered, she completely started to ignore me and talk to her homies. They started whispering and kikiing amongst themselves, and I knew I got played.
There's a sucker born every minute.
So I walked off, went back to the dance floor to the women I was dancing with before. As the music played and somebody's daughter was backing it up on me, I looked over to the bar to see them all scrambling to pay for their drinks. They were digging way down into their purses, deep down where the souls and dreams of other men lay dormant, deep into the abyss where the self-esteem of many a nigga breathed its last breath. And there I stood on the dance floor, last bastion of coins secured safely in my pocket while grinding on some random baddie.
Pimp Daddy Pay!
As the party was wrapping up and the DJ was playing the obligatory slow song to tell people to get the fuck out, I ran into Vanessa Del Rio in the hallway. I was expecting a confrontation, but she was actually cool about it. Said she got plenty of men like that over the years, and that's the first time anyone ever got her back. We laughed about it for a sec, and then she gave me her number. And as soon as she walked away, I smoothed through that joint in the trash, assuming she only wanted me to call so she can get me back at some point. Fuck that. I did end up seeing her around town at different events over the years, seducing other men and getting free drinks for her and her homies. I'd always go the other way just in case. The wild part is, at Habachi that night, had she decided to seduce any other guy, she probably would have gotten her bar tab paid. Instead, she chose the broke nigga who chose lunch over her and her homies. And honestly, she was never gonna win that one. I'm 6'7", 300 pounds for a reason.
You have chosen wisely.
Sucks to suck. Thank you for watching Trash the Piece Theater. I hope you got a few laughs from this joint. And if so, please help me out by hitting that subscribe button and dropping a like. It helps way more than you know. If you want to support the channel further, you can join the Patreon, become a member of the channel and receive bonus episodes, leave a super thanks, or just drop $1 or 10 in the Cash App. I'm grateful for any and all of the above.